On a sunny afternoon in a suburban neighborhood, a group of bikers from a local motorcycle gang pulled into a park, known for its playgrounds and family-friendly atmosphere. The bikers revved their engines, laughing and enjoying their Saturday as families gathered around. Among them was a military mom named Sarah, who had just returned home from deployment. She was spending quality time with her young son Alex, who was playing on the swings. As Sarah watched her son play, she felt a sense of peace and happiness that only home could provide. However, the atmosphere shifted when the group of bikers approached the playground. Their loud voices and boisterous laughter echoed through the park, drawing the attention of the families present. Sarah noticed the bikers making crude jokes and comments about the children playing nearby. Although she initially tried to ignore them, a sense of protectiveness began to creep in as she observed their behavior. When one biker leaned too close to Alex and made a disrespectful remark, Sarah felt a surge of adrenaline. With courage rooted in her military training, she stepped forward, confronting the bikers. "Hey, that's not okay," she said, her voice steady but firm. The laughter from the bikers died down as they turned to face her. "What are you going to do about it, lady?" One of them sneered, a smirk on his face. The challenge hung in the air as Sarah stood her ground, refusing to back down. "I'm just asking you to treat my son and the other kids with respect," she replied, her determination shining through. The bikers exchanged glances, clearly unprepared for a confrontation with a military mom. Sarah's posture was confident, and her eyes conveyed the strength of someone who had faced much tougher situations. "You think you're tough because you ride bikes?" She challenged them. "Try being a soldier and coming home to protect your family." The bikers hesitated as they recognized the seriousness of the situation. They had underestimated her courage and the fierce love she had for her child. As the tension escalated, other parents began to gather around Sarah, offering their support. They voiced their agreement with her stance, urging the bikers to reconsider their behavior. The bikers found themselves surrounded by a community united in support of Sarah and her son. Realizing they had crossed a line and that their actions were being scrutinized, they began to feel the weight of their arrogance. One of the bikers, named Mike, who had initially been the loudest, suddenly stepped forward. "Look, we didn't mean any harm," he said, his voice softer now. "We were just having fun." Sarah looked at him, her expression unwavering. "Fun shouldn't come at the expense of others, especially kids," she replied. The shift in Mike's demeanor was palpable as he began to understand the impact of their actions. As the situation unfolded, more parents stood alongside Sarah, sharing stories of their own experiences and the importance of protecting their children. The bikers listened as the atmosphere shifted from confrontation to reflection. They realized that they had not only disrespected a military mom, but had also threatened the safety of innocent children enjoying a day at the park. In a moment of vulnerability, Mike apologized to Sarah and the other parents. "We didn't mean to disrespect anyone," he said genuinely. "We got carried away, and it won't happen again." The other bikers nodded in agreement, showing remorse for their behavior. Sarah accepted the apology, recognizing that everyone makes mistakes. The bikers offered a handshake to Sarah and the other parents as a gesture of goodwill. That day became a turning point, not just for the bikers, but for the entire community. They learned that respect and understanding could bridge the gap between different worlds. Sarah's bravery in defending her child inspired others to stand up for what is right and to create a safe environment for their families. As the sun began to set, the park returned to its cheerful atmosphere, filled with laughter and joy. The bikers left with a newfound respect for the military community and the understanding that actions have consequences. They vowed to be better advocates for respect and kindness in their interactions moving forward. This true story serves as a reminder that sometimes it takes a single voice to stand up against disrespect, and that courage can inspire change. Sarah's strength as a military mom not only protected her child, but also taught a valuable lesson about empathy and community. It was a day where bravery met understanding, and a community came together to ensure that everyone felt safe and respected.